and welcome to Patti Knits and Spins. I'm your host, Patti. You can find me on Ravelry. I am Pattisand there. There is a group, Patti Knits and Spins podcast, so please come and join me. I'm on Instagram. I am Pattisand631, so if you follow me, I'll follow you. Today is September 30th, 2016, and this is episode 74. On today's show, I will be talking about a revised sweater. I have some finished objects. I have some works in progress. I have Hook It. I have to look at my notes. I have naps, spinning, and whatever else crosses my mind. So sit back and relax. Grab your beverage of choice, your craft of choice, and let's chat. Let's see. It is now fall here in the interior of Alaska, but it is beautiful. It had tried to snow, but it melted, so that's a good thing. We are getting the hard frost, so I brought in the plants that I wanted to see if I could winter over. And the yard is full of leaves because, yeah, they're falling. And that's about all. Yeah, that's about all I've been up to. Just sitting around here doing my crafting and having fun. So, enough already, right? I was wearing this for the first shot, and it got too hot, and I didn't like how that one was turning out, so I deleted it, took the sweater off, but I want to show you. This is Poema, P-O-E-M-A, by Vera, you'd think I would remember, right? Sanon, S-A-N-O-N. I knit this out of Blue Moon Fiber Arts Woo Boo on a size 6 in 2013. Well, the last 2 weeks I pulled it back out. I took off the bottom and I decided to add 3 inches to it. So let me see if I can find it here. So from this point down is all new, because I would put my arms above my head, and like other sweaters, I would show my stomach, and you don't need to see that. So I decided that I liked the sweater enough to do that with, because it fits very well, and it hasn't been reblocked, so that's why the ribbing on the bottom is curling up. But I'm very happy with how that turned out. So you can see where the new part was. All of that's new. This is a bear, though, to frog. Let me tell you, I broke it a couple of times in the ribbing, and oh, it was really bad. So I started with the leftover instead of reknitting what I had. So this is what I have left of that Woo Boo. So hat. I think I said that before, I was going to make a hat out of this, but now I will make a hat because I am done with the sweater. It fits beautifully, and I really like the sweater because of the shoulder detail, or the arm detail. Isn't that pretty? I think it's beautiful. And reverse stockinette for the sleeves, and it's knit from the top down, obviously. But there it is. Beautiful, wonderful sweater that I will wear this winter instead of not wearing it. And I knit this, I think I said this, but I knit it in 2013, and I've worn it twice. So now I will get more wear out of it. So that was what I was wearing and the sweater I wanted to talk about. So should we go on to finished objects? I have 2 finished objects. The first one is Frankenfingers by Elizabeth Green Musselman. I should really figure out how to say her name. I knit these on a size 1.5 US, 2.5 millimeter out of Gail's Art Happy Halloween. And I love them. I took them to knit night, and there's several different sizes of ladies, and they fit everybody. They expand if you're bigger, they shrink if you're smaller. I did the 80, so I think that was the medium one, but I'm not sure. But there they are. I am so happy with them. In fact, I wanted to start another one right off the bat, but I decided, no, let's knit something different. So I haven't yet, but there they are. And they're going to be perfect for handing out candy. Handing out the candy. And I wanted to show you how much I had left. I know I talked about hoping that I would have a face left so that I could decorate with the face. Well, I have more than the face left. I have quite a bit left. So I may make a little, I don't know, a little pillow or a little wall hanging. Probably going to do a wall hanging. And I think it'd be so cute to have for Halloween. I need to get off the stick and do it because, yeah, Halloween is like a month. Yeah, because it's the 30th. I really need to get to it. Excuse me. And the second finished object I have is the Yowza Weigh It Shawl number 2 by Susan B. Anderson. I knit this on a size US 8, 5mm out of Miss Babs Yowza What a Skein in the Fang colorway. So here it is. I am 5'4", and it is my wingspan. A little bit more because I don't have it fully stretched. I did block it, but I didn't hard block it, so the detail on the bottom is not open, but it's that way. And how it's constructed, it fits really nicely on your shoulders, so you don't have to mess with it. It won't slide off. Oh, sorry for the squeak, but here we go. Need to oil the chair, but here we go. Throw it over there. Oop, nope. Pull it down more. There we go. No, it's not long enough to do that. But it's perfect for those cold winter nights where you want it on your shoulders, or you're in air conditioning and you need something on your shoulders. Perfect. Highly recommend number 2. So there it is. This was a fun knit, and it was relatively fast, especially on a size 8. Yay! So those are my finished objects. So, works in progress, you ask? Well, I've only half one because I re-signed up to do the Starfleet Academy, and it starts October 1st, so I have to wait to start my projects in October to see where I can fit them in. So, yay! But anyway, the first one I have to show you is in my new bag that I won from the Stockinette Zombies striped, the stripe along. This is the Silver Shed USA bag in the knitted print. It's so nice and squishy. And on the inside is the pearl. I think that is so cool. Love it, love it. And inside here are my Turtle Pearl yarns, stripe turtle toes in the Party Wear 5 colorway. I am knitting these, ooh, I've got both of them out there, on a size 1.5 US, 2.5mm. And they're just my normal vanilla socks with a fish lips kiss heel. I've stopped for the heel on this one. I'm going to catch this one up to that heel, do the heels, put them on the same, do two at a time for the legs so that they're both the same length. But yeah, I am enjoying that knit a lot, and I love my bag. Isn't that beautiful? I really love this print. Absolutely love this print. And if you heard the beginning, I have a new section called Hook It. And inside this huge Knitting's My Bag bag, that is a big bag, I mean it's bigger than my head bag, I have my hand spun granny square blanket. Now I started this maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it is now almost as tall as I am. I went through my hand spun, and I had a whole bunch of hand spun, if you recall. Let me turn this very carefully. You'll see you see one that's almost empty. Oops, one that's almost empty, and that I'm not going to put in the blanket because it's coarse spun And the green, the core spun is the red, and the green is, when I went to the first SSK, I took a spinning class there, and it was 2-ply, 3-ply, Navajo ply, and it's all in one big chunk, so I didn't want to do anything with that. And then the other one is right there, and that was full of hand spun leftovers. So I took that plus a couple of the other skeins that were under 150 and added it to this bag. I mean, added it to the bag for this blanket. So here we go. It is my wingspan right now, and it is big square. So it is all beautiful hand spun. I am just so much in love on how this is turning out. Sorry, I've got a frog in my throat and it just will not go away. Oh, there we go. That's all of it. But I didn't care what the yarn was. I just threw it in. I mean, like that peppermint one, at first I thought looked really strange in there. There we go. But I like how it breaks up all the greens and just changes the color of it, and it's something different and interesting to look at. And these are all colors that I like, or I wouldn't have bought the yarn to spin, or the fiber to spin it. Some of them I have had to double. This was a single that was really thin, so I doubled it, and it just turned out beautifully. And some don't even make a full round, and I was happy with that. I thought that turned out really nice, just having that blip of color in there. So I'm going to keep adding to this blanket. I'm almost done with what I have in this bag, and then I'll have to set it aside. So I've got that, and then that one, and then this one. I don't think I showed that one already. You can hear the hooks at the bottom. Yeah. And then these, yeah, I showed that one already. But I am using, let me grab it, a size H. Let's see if I can, nope, you're not going to be able to see it. So this is an H 5 millimeter. H8 and a 5 millimeter. There you go. And I'm very happy with how this is turning out. It's just, it's made my day. And I just love it. Because I sit it late at night, I don't feel like knitting, and I bring it out and I do several rows, and I listen to the TV because I cannot huck and watch TV. So, but it's turning out really great. There is some problems with it. There are 3 usually. Some of them only have 2. A couple of them have 4. I was ripping them back and redoing it, and then I thought, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. It's my blanket. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is already going to be a beast to take care of because it's hand wash only. So I'm not going to worry about if there's 2 or 4. I'm hoping that most of them have 3. And they do. Most of them do have 3. So I absolutely love it. And I tell you, crochet goes really fast, and it eats up the yarn really fast as well. So I'm really glad to be getting my hand spun all used up into something that's going to be beautiful. My goal for this is probably a king size. We only have a queen now, but at some point I want a king size bed. So I want this to fit over my bed or lay on my lap and be nice and cuddly and just wonderful. So yes, I highly recommend the big granny square, especially if you have hand spun leftovers. Perfect use of them. Okay, so naps. I have 2 naps. Like I said, I'm waiting for the first of October so I can put them into the Star Trek Fleet Academy. So my first plan is I signed up for the Stephen West Square, Building Blocks. It starts October 1st, and here are my 4 colors. But I was looking and I grabbed this hand spun because you need 400 yards. And I thought, you know, that might not be too bad. I think that blue is it's more of a, there's more green in that blue than it's showing up. But I think that would be beautiful, I think, together. Or I was thinking maybe even that. But, no, I think it needs that gray. I really do think it needs that gray. Yeah, so this one might be what I actually do. So you see, these are 3 skeins of, we're different Vomais. So these 2 are twin, and this one is pure. And then this is, got the little tag right here. This one I have 484 yards, and this is Late Winter Sunset. That was a last February. Not this February, but the February before. Club from Three Waters Farm. So there we go. So I think this will work. I think those 3 actually is what I will end up doing. And that one will have to be a brig or a 3-month because it's going to be huge, and I can't remember how long this is. I should have wrote that down, but I didn't. I'll talk about it when I start it. And the second thing is I purchased Martina Bam's Bunk the Hat. Martina Bam's Bunk the Hat. Blunk, B-L-U-N-K. And I'm going to use this pretty loop bat for that hat. And it's almost like the Langsfield, where you start with this part and you just build off of that. So I think that this will be really cool. So that's my 2 naps. Spinning! I finished the spinning of the Diabolical Gasoline Rainbow in the mixed BFL. And this is, you've seen this one before. This is the, no, you haven't actually. This is the old style bobbin. I didn't see any difference at all in the spinning. This one I spun straight from the braid. I split it in half. I spun this first half straight from the bump. The second one I did fractally, so I tore it up into 6 different pieces, and I pre-drafted this. I enjoy spinning pre-drafted. I think it goes a lot faster. I did this in 2 days. This one took me forever. So I am going to I like fractal spinning and I like pre-drafting, so that is what I'm going to be doing from now on. And it was fairly consistent of a single, so I can't wait to see what this is going to turn out to be. I'll show you on this one as well. So it will be fun. It will be fun. So I'm going to ply these today. I have a friend coming over this afternoon, and I'm going to start plying these. And the next thing on the wheel is going to be, this is Sweet Pea from the Top of the Month Club from Three Waters Farm again. And this one is another, let's see, this is 80 Merino, 20 Tussa Silk. So this one, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with. I probably will pre-draft this one because of the silk. is beautiful. It's showing up. No, I guess that's about right. It's about what it is. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. So, my plans from starting here on out is I am going to have a hand spun project on the needles so that I can add it to the blanket. And I'm just going to have fun with it. I'm going to have lots of hats, maybe mitts, scarves. I don't know. I'm just going to have fun with my hand spun because I enjoy knitting with my hand spun. I keep forgetting that I enjoy knitting with it because I have a ton of it. So I need to do that. But I really do enjoy knitting with it. So yeah. Let me look at my little book here. It looks like I have talked about everything, and it's 20 minutes. That's not too bad. No new purchases, people. Did you notice? The only thing new was the bag that I wanted. The bag that I wanted. Yay. I do not need any more yarn. I know I've discussed this before. I do not need any more yarn. So we are done with the yarn and we're done with the fiber until I at least get one drawer full of fiber spun up. Yeah. So I want to be spinning a little bit every month, and I want to have a hand spun project on the needles every month. And I just want to do things that I want to do and have fun. So that's what's the plan, Stans. Okay. Now that I've rambled on enough, I think that I will leave you, and I will be back in 2 weeks. So I hope that whatever you craft it to your heart's content. See you in 2 weeks. Bye.